In this video, we will be talking about a new library, Pandas AI. We all know about Pandas. Pandas is one of the most popular library which is being used by data scientists and data analysts for the purpose of data manipulation and analysis. Now let's introduce Pandas AI. So when we talk about Pandas AI, this is a Python library which is recently being developed by OpenAI. Yes, the same company which has developed the ChatGPT. The Pandas AI library is just a kind of an additional to a pandas library. So it adds a kind of a generative AI capabilities into pandas, which makes the data frame conversational. So with the help of pandas AI, we can speak to our data set and we can give the instructions to perform a certain operation on the data frame. So in as a result of this, this is going to save a lot of time of data scientists. Pandas AI is going to be very effective when it is being used alongside Pandas. So we can say that it is not a replacement of Pandas, but if we use both of them hand in hand, it's going to help us a lot. So now we will see a short demo of Pandas AI. So let me open my Jupyter notebook. So in order to install Pandas AI, there are two ways in which we can do it. First way is like in an Anaconda prompt, we can just type pip install Pandas AI, and the Pandas AI will be installed in that particular Anaconda environment. Other way is in the Jupyter notebook. If you want to have a particular notebook, uh, 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 have a particular notebook Pandas AI installed. So in that case, we can use the same pip command, but with an exclamation mark in the beginning. So you can see here, I have installed the Pandas AI in this Jupyter notebook. So when you type this command in your cell and you just press Shift Enter, it's going to install the Pandas AI for you. Now, once you have installed Pandas AI, you have to import the library. So here I have used Pandas, import Pandas as PD, and then I have tried to import the Pandas AI library. So from Pandas AI, import Pandas AI. Next is data loading. So here I'm using the diabetes dataset of Pima Indians from Kaggle. So I've just used pd.read.csv diabetes.csv. Now, the next step is to instantiate a LLM. So for doing that, first we need to import from pandas AI.llm OpenAI import OpenAI. So once we have got this OpenAI library, so then we have to create a object. So I have created an LLM object, and in this LLM object, I have called this OpenAI class. And here there's a parameter called as API token. So the value, now the question is from where we can get the value of this API token. So in order to get the value of this API token, we need to go to this platform.openai.com. Please don't worry about the links which I'm discussing in this video. All will be shared in the description of the video. Now, once you are in this platform.openai.com, you have to click on the personal. First of all, you have to create an account for OpenAI. Then you need to click on this personal, and here you can see you have the view APIs key. Click on this view APIs key. After clicking on this view API keys, you can see this API keys section. You have to click on this create new secret key. Once you click here, you have to provide a name of your key, like for example, demo open AI, or you can say pandas AI key. So like this way, you can give the name as of your choice, and then click on the create secret key. So you can see I have already created a key, which is the name my key. And this is the value of the key. So you can check the value of the key. It's being confidential to your account. Please don't share this key to anyone else. Okay. So once you got this key value, you need to put that inside your code. So inside the LLM is equal to OpenAI, inside the API token value. So once you have put this API token value, now the next step is to create a Pandas AI object. So I have created this Pandas AI object by calling this Pandas AI library. And inside this, I have provided two parameters. One is the LLM. LLM is the object which was created in the previous step. And then we have the conversational is equal to false. So once we have created this Pandas AI object, then we can perform different operation of data analysis and data pre-processing, like how we used to do for Pandas. So all I need to do is to just use the run method. So inside this run method, pandas.ai.run, first parameter is the dataset on which we are going to perform the uh, analysis, and then The prompt is equal to data type and prompt, and here you have to write down your message, like what is the result you want to know. For example, here I have written diabetes DF as the first parameter because that is our data set, and then prompt is equal to data type of each column. So I want to know what is the data type of each and every column which is present in the diabetes data set. So you can see here it has given me all the columns of the data set and their data type. Similar way, if I want to know the shape of the data, I can just give the message shape of the data inside the prompt. So it's going to give me the total number of rows and columns. Another way is like if I want to know the descriptive statistics, or another way, 5-point summary of the data. So it's going to give me the 5-point summary of all the data, which, or you can say all the columns which are numerical in nature. So here we can see pregnancy, glucose, and other columns. And we have the count, mean, median, and the first percentile, second percentile, and the maximum values. So like this way, we can get the results. We can also check for the missing values for each and every column. So I have just given the message, check the missing values for each column. So we can see there is no missing values in this data set. Other way is like we can also find the value count of a particular categorical column. So we can see value count of outcome. So it's for the categorical value 0, the count is 500, and for 1, it is 268. Similar way, if we want to get the value count of any column in percentage, so we can just put everything inside this prompt. Now, the next step is I want to know the average value of age for each column of outcome. So you can see here, so this is the average value of age when the outcome value is 0, and this is the value when outcome value is 1. Similar way, we can get it for the average value of skin thickness for each value of outcome. The other way is like we can also do a kind of a data visualization. So if I want to know the distribution of the age column, so I just did plot distribution of age column. So it's going to give me this distribution plot. We can also get it for the other numerical column, skin thickness. If we want for all the numerical columns, it's going to give it in a one visualization that what is the distribution of all the numerical columns inside the pandas data frame. Now, the next thing is we can also get the correlation. Like if I want to know how the different values are correlated with each other, basically correlation value ranges from -1 to 1. And we can see here when I just put the message in the prompt as relationship between columns, it's going to give me the correlation between all the different columns. Next is like if we want to create a kind of a bar plot and find out the relationship between two columns, we can do that. So here I'm trying to find out the relationship between diabetes, diabetes predictive function and outcome. Next, I want to create a kind of a scatter plot. So we can do that scatter plot also. So we can do multiple operations by using this Pandas AI. All we need to just provide the message what we want to see. So this is about the Pandas small demo of the Pandas AI. Now next thing is um, this is the official website or GitHub repo of Pandas AI. Now here you can see you can get all the description in detail. The most important thing is if you scroll down, this library is still under construction, or we can say it's still under work in progress. So there are a lot of things which are still which we are going to see it in future. Like for example, support for LLMs, then adding the unit tests, creating a Pandas AI, creating a kind of a command line interface for Pandas AI, web interface for Pandas AI, and more clear documentation or contribution guidelines. So these things are going to come in future. So stay tuned about this Pandas AI because this is going to be one of the most remarkable library for using the for the purpose of using in data analysis and data manipulation. So this was all about this session. Thank you.